the worst thing your family ever put you through? My parents made $45,000 off my brother's death in 48 hours. I was in the basketball stands finishing my chemistry homework when I heard the loud bang. I looked up seconds later to Coach Miller pumping my brother Archie's chest, counting the compressions out loud. He didn't make it. Undiagnosed heart condition, they said. That evening, I walked into my parents' room expecting to find mom just as destroyed as me. Instead, I found her setting up a GoFundMe. The goal was $10,000. Within 48 hours, we had $45,000. You'd think they'd close it after that, but no. My mom very soon updated the description. Overwhelmed by grief and unexpected bills. Dad started checking the donation fund any chance he got, his thumb aggressively refreshing every time. I thought they were just distracting themselves, that it would hit them eventually. But 3 days after the funeral, my mom made me delete every happy photo on social media taken before Archie died. Said it was disrespectful to his memory. By month 2, they launched a new fundraiser for grief counseling. I never saw them go to a single session. That's when everything changed. We'd been living in this crappy 2-bedroom apartment with mold on the walls when suddenly my parents came in celebrating because they had just bought a house. It was in a nicer neighborhood, clean, and 3 bedrooms. I knew deep down what they were doing was wrong, but I didn't care because the grief was so painful that I couldn't think about anything else for longer than 10 minutes without breaking down. And unfortunately, none of my friends wanted to listen to me. So that's when I did something extremely insane. I tried to talk about it with my family. We were eating chicken Caesar salad for dinner when I said it. Remember when Archie used to steal my croutons? You need to let go of what you can't control, my mom snapped, slamming her wine glass down on the table. Archie is taking care of us, and that's all that matters. Think of it as a gift. Her voice was sharp enough to make me think that she was right and I was wrong. So I smiled for every fundraiser photo they took. I followed my mom's lead at every charity gala. I kept all my grief for my 2 a.m. showers. It was the only place I was free to curl up into a ball and cry as much as I wanted. Sometimes to cheer myself up, I'd practice me and Archie's handshake in the dark. It always made me smile. Then came the day I finally fought back, March 1st, the date of me and Archie's tradition. We'd bike 10 miles to our favorite homemade ice cream parlor and eat it by the beach. It was small, but it mattered to me. It landed on the same day as my parents' spring fundraiser gala, but I figured it wasn't a big deal because I could go to both, right? Well, as soon as I brought it up, my mom's face went red. You'd rather play in dirt than support your family, she shouted. She was already in her new black dress. The price tag was tucked in, but I saw it. $400. The Richardsons donated $10,000 specifically to meet you. My dad chimed in. It was clear they weren't giving me a choice. But for the first time since Archie died, something in me snapped. Archie would hate to see what you've become, I said, voice shaking. The silence lingered for a few seconds. My mom didn't say anything, just walked towards me, grabbed my phone, and threw it against the wall. If you won't honor your brother properly, she said, handing back the crushed phone, you don't deserve these memories. 2 years of camera roll memories disappeared with one toss. The grief hit me all over again. It was like I had just found out Archie died for the first time. As I collapsed onto the wooden floor, unable to move, they turned off the lights and went to bed. Eventually, I stood up again to go and cry in the shower. But as I did, I stopped right outside the closet, the one filled with trash bags of old things, including Archie's belongings. And for the first time since we moved, I opened it. His scent immediately filled my nostrils, and my eyes filled with tears. At the top of all his